Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Policenauts. We investigated a little more around our HQ, and we learned more about NARC, and so we're heading over to the Tokugawa Pharmaceutical R&D building, and we've just hit the main lobby right now. We've learned a little bit of information about Kenzo Hojo. Turns out that he was working at this place in what was known as DDS, the drug distribution system, and what do you know, there's that door the mouse pointer is on at the back right now, so guess you better take a look.
Also, I want to point this out. There's some really nice lighting effects going on right here.
Actually, yeah,
really
this is like the sunlight's like the beam streaming in.
Again, attention to detail. That's very subtle.
I actually didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's very subtle and it's quite nice. It would be pretty hard to pull that off in a system before this.
Yeah.
So, a surveillance camera.
Lately, they've been able to put security camera monitoring under computer control. We've got over 50 cameras here. They're all monitored by computers, so nothing gets past them. Don't go wandering around, you hear me?
Yeah.
That's gotta be the DDS lab. That is the DDS room. That's where DDS R&D takes place. More or less Mr. Hojo's personal lab.
That seems like the place to go to me.
Yeah.
その北条の研究室 DDS ルームの中を見せてもらいたいんだが
Love listening to a foreign language and like knowing that it's like pulled out of order.
Yeah.
Like I heard his voice at the beginning of the statement.
DDS ルームだけなら構わないが会社には内緒にしてくれよ俺はビヨンズなんだこんなことが会社にバレたらここで働けなくなる大丈夫だ約束する
Sounds like
それじゃロックを解除するから
like an exaggeration of Japanese culture.
Yeah, right? Whoa.
さあ DDS ルームだ北条さんがいなくなった時のままの状態だあんまり触らないでくれよ
I like how he's a fixture of this room too. You can check out his stuff.
Yeah.
Is that your ID card?
Every room in the building requires an ID. You can't go anywhere without one.
Check out his
yeah, the logo.
Insignia. Yeah. Even his uniform's got the Tokugawa logo on it.
You see this everywhere you go here. Everybody knows it.
And his tie. I bet it's there. That's one ugly tie.
They give us the ties we have to wear. We don't even get to choose the color.
That's just like a Japanese company.
It's to prevent anyone from bringing in spy equipment. Security guards like me have to strip down to our underwear when we get here every morning. Wow! This company doesn't play around.
See? Let's take a look. What's this?
That would be a computer. That's the Tokugawa Group's network terminal. It's called the T-Gear 99. All the computers in the group are connected via network. It's used by employees for correspondence and work. It's a special type of hardware not available to the public. If this weren't connected to the network, it'd be totally useless.
Can you tell we were English majors? Torrent. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Use?
I doubt it, but go for it. Let's see. You mind if we check it out? I cannot permit that. You would have access to classified information. Of course, you need to pass the security checks before you can get online anyway.
Huh. Check this
Hint
other
for
stuff
later?
out.
I don't know.
Got a lot of different machines here. Just what you'd expect for a place like this.
Expect from a place like this?
Whatever.
Damn it, Jonathan? Yeah. Mr. Hojo used these in his research. I don't know what's what, to tell you the truth. There's a master-slave manipulator, too.
Wow.
These cost a lot of money.
Master-slave manipulator? Like, that's like old school, like, talking about, like
Your
computer stuff. That kind of stuff isn't even around anymore.
Sure do. Nothing but the latest and greatest. It's not easy getting your hands on this stuff.
Also, not politically correct nomenclature.
Yeah, right. It's a wall video phone. Not connected to an outside line for security reasons. That's a partition. When DDS development first started, this area was quite big. Each K-series product had its own team. These were used to separate them. Ooh. This plate is holograms of various K-series products. They're all Mr. Hojo's work.
Oh wow, we can look at each.
Oh nice. K3 is a DDS that mimics contact lenses. It uses a transmucosal delivery system where the drug is absorbed through the ocular mucous membranes. Wow.
Neat.
K5 is a DDS that takes the form of a patch. It uses a transdermal delivery system where the drug is absorbed within the skin. Like an...
So it's like an ordinary electroporation?
I was thinking a freaking nicotine patch, but alright, fine, that too. The advantage of a transdermal system is that you can supply the drug for several weeks with one application.
They're just as a sidebar, they're working on stuff like this actually right now. They're working on like chemical delivery systems that run off of a microchip. It's actually pretty neat.
K6 is a DDS where the drug is absorbed through the buccal mucous membranes. That one's a little different from the others. That's a mosquito, a mosquito-type micro machine that we tried to use for administering injections.
Micro machines.
I was thinking that. It's just like the micro machine guy commercial. The medical stuff is officially supposed to it. However, right now, it's only.
If anybody can pull that off, it'd be you.
Yeah, right. So it's only used for drawing blood in certain cases.
What's this blank space for?
That's reserved for K9. We haven't revealed it to the public yet. It'll show up in Metal Gear Revengeance.
it's the dog DDS.
Yeah, exactly. We're still gathering data at the moment. If it can't deliver its drugs, its memory will be wiped, so it better do its job.
I love that thing. It's awesome.
ああ、それは北条さんが使ってたホワイトボードだよ。
Whiteboarded.
Yeah.
あの人几帳面だったから、いつもそこに予定を書き込んでいたんだ。
これは北条の
K9 of the 15th.
Yep.
間違いない。北条さんの字だ。
確か北条が消息を絶ったのが15日15日予定が書き込んであるぞ。この100の下は日本語か？
それはセットだ。
15日 K9 100セット BCCH
It's funny how
BCCH
they're speaking Japanese, but he clearly doesn't know Japanese.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
この下の落書きは何だろう。なんかのマークかな。猫の足跡みたいだな。ちょっと待った。
Maybe it does have something
It
to
is
do
the
with dogs.
K9.
K9100 セットだって。K9 ってまだ商品化されていないんだろう。どうして病院に100セットも。
Maybe it has something to do
新
with
製
Alice.
品は許可が下りた時点で発
Oh,
売までの間
Snatcher
に
Dog?
サンプルテストを行うんだよ。テストといっても副作用とかじゃなく二次的なデータを集めて生産や営業への参考にするためさ。
それで100セットっていうのは腑に落ちんな。その病院で確かめてみた方がいいな。そのサンプルはどこで作るんだ？
ここの試作工場さ。
そこを見せてもらえないか？
それは無理だ。
Just as kind of a side note, I think it's kind of interesting that they have the security guard like here, and then I kind of thought about it for a little bit, and I figured out why. It's for visual presentation. He's the only animation on the screen with his blinking.
Yeah, I mean, and also to make damn sure we don't mess with anything.
Yeah, I mean he's here for story purposes too, but I think he's here for visual stimulation. It's all medical tests and pharmacology files. I wouldn't have a clue what they say.
But check out a little red fret. Yeah.
Yeah, that's prominent.
A 2D photo is to specify.
How old?
Yeah.
How quaint.
Oh. Mr. Hojo always keeps pictures of his family around. That's unusual for a Japanese in the workplace. That's his wife next to him. He talked about her a lot.
That's the same photo Lorraine gave me.
As you can probably tell, Mr. Hojo was a jealous guy. He was very protective of his wife.
Wow. Kenzo Hojo.
He seemed like a down-to-earth guy.
Lorraine.
That's Mrs. Hojo.
I don't think she was as happy as she tried to look. Wow.
I guess we could back out.
Look at his arm.
Yeah, where could he be?
Huh.
Alright, so,
You can see the reception area from here.
yeah, we're pretty much,
I
done
think
looking
we're
at
tapped
the...
out.
Yeah, we're done looking at the room, so all that's left is to really just talk to the guard.
Darned guards. Donkey ingredient.
Talk. Sir?
He's even more intimidating when he stands up.
What do you want to know? Oh. Oh, Hammond BCCH.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
DDS.
Yeah, well, a DDS target, we've already been over this. The missile treatment for the DDS, a drug straight to the diseased area. Is it accurate? Of course. What's more, you can also control how much is released and when it's released. The artificial bones made out of bioactive cement used in people with osteoporosis and certain rheumatic disorders are also part of DDS.
Jeez, what isn't DDS?
Covers a wide area, yeah. Injections and oral medications can be DDS as well. Though I should mention, we do not conduct research on pro-drugs or anti-drugs here.
Huh.
Yeah, but anyway, hit up BCCH. Beyond Coast Central Hospital. It's the biggest hospital in Beyond, making it the biggest single market for us. Yeah, I'm familiar with it myself. Several of our employees work from there. We have a very close relationship. We get most of our product data from them.
Huh.
We might be... Oh, also after this, check out the 15th.
Okay.
The importance of our relationship with BCCH cannot be understated. Least of all, Mr. Hojo's work there. Yeah, the 15th. So according to the whiteboard, Hojo, on the 15th of last month, went to BCCH, right? He left just after lunch and never came back. It's the last time I ever saw him. So we know Hojo went to BCCH that day.
Hopefully we could pick up the trail there.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Yeah. That's good. We
Finished?
we unlocked, I think, something there.
Yeah, so what we're doing now is, get out.
Get out.
I like how he's still standing with us, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's still more to check in. Oh, ask him about Hojo's recent behavior. Thanks, game. That's awesome.
Ah.
Oh, do you see that? The color of the uniforms get darker the higher rank they are.
Wow.
So I guess this guy's mid to high rank. So behavior. Did he appear worried about anything? If he was worried about anything, I'd say it'd be his daughter more than his work.
His daughter?
He said she was very ill and that she needed a bone marrow transplant, something like that. Her name's Karen. He said drugs couldn't cure her. Cruel irony for him.
What's funny is I think she might end up like becoming a
Katrina?
yeah, basically like a love interest. And think about how weird that is, like your wife's, like your ex-wife's daughter. Like,
It's like your
weird,
half-daughter.
but not really.
Yeah. And then K9 goes flying through a window. Oh no!
Well, everything's your half-daughter. Well, like, every child is your half-child.
Yeah. Mr. Hojo loves his daughter very much. He never stopped thinking about her.
Okay.
Now are we done?
Job?
Anyone else work with them? He ran just about the entire thing himself. Research, developing, marketing. I heard he had several assistants before, but they all left. He did it all himself? Yeah, at least nowadays. Only a very select number of extremely intelligent people work here. But still. It's like this. Our company is very paranoid. Mr. Hojo's work in particular is highly classified.
Okay.
Let's skip this. I'm sure there would have been word if he'd been involved in an accident or something. Maybe he really did just want to get away from the place. I think we're done.
Okay.
Yeah!
北条の足取りも分かったことだし、失礼しようか、ジョナさん。
いいか、くれぐれも会社には内緒にしてくれよ。俺が署内を案内してくれな。
分かってる。助かったよ。
If cameras pick up everything and they're monitored by computers, wouldn't they have shown him showing us?
Alright.
So let's take a drive to Hojo's place at long last.
いいか、ジョナさん。北条家へ向かうぞ。
北条の家か。
どうした、ジョナさん。
気が進まない。触れてはいけないのかもしれない。
ジョナさん、もう片足を突っ込んでるんだ。引き返さない。
はあ。
避けては通れん。
分かってる。北条家。ロレインの家。
That's weird.
Yeah. I like the understated delivery.
Yeah.
Too. It's nice.
Oh, sweet house.
Yeah. And
Oh, you see that
some-
sunbeam? Like lens flare?
Yeah, lens flare.
ここにロレインが。
娘のカレンがいるはずだ。彼女に話を聞こう。ジョナさん、 娘のカレンは BBC の人気キャスターだ。カレン・ホージョ。聞いたことがあるだろ。
ロレインがそんなこと言ってたな。
Also, we saw her
ニュ
on
ースキャス
TV.
ター
Yep.
もしや
Oh, hey.
彼女はロレインの生き写しだ。
ロレインの娘か。
いいな、ジョナサン。30年も経っているんだ。お前にとっては3年前のことに思えるかもしれんが、冷静に受け止めるんだぞ。
Alright.
You could come in my house, but first, how old is my father? What do I have any distinctive birthmarks? If so, where?
Trivia.
It's the front door. Doorbell next to it.
They've got a security camera, too.
Well,
Okay.
go inside, I guess.
Yeah.
You ready? I'll ring the doorbell.
Sure did.
はいどなたですか
BCP のものです。ちょっとお話を伺いたいのですが。
BCP ちょっと待ってくださいセキュリティを解除しますから ID をカメラに向けてください
こうかな。
ロレイン
That is uncanny.
いや
Yeah.
カレンさん。
ええカレン・ホジョですあなたはジョナサン・イングラムあなたイングラムね
ああ、そうだな。
帰ってどうして私たちの家族につきまとうのこれ以上私たちを苦しめないで
Jeez.
That
お
sucks.
願いよ
Got some nice lighting effects there, too.
そんな気はない。
Yeah.
俺はただ地球でロレインに君の母親に頼まれたんだ。父親を探し出してほしいって。
その母さんもあなたに会いに
Wow, ouch. That wasn't your
どう
fault.
して父や母がどうしてなのあなたよジョナサン・イングラムいつもあなたが原因よあなたが
Melodrama.
あなたが母を殺したも同然よ付きまとうのはやめてください父は私が探します
Damn.
帰ってください
カレンさん、あなたはジョナサンを誤解してる。
あなたは
私は BCP の風紀家のエド・ブラウン。ジョナサン同様、君の母さんの古い友人だ。ジョナサンがロレインや君たちを苦しめるなんてとんでもない。俺はこいつと古い付き合いだ。こいつのロレインへの気持ちは誰よりも知っている。
知ってるわ母さんもあなたのことをずっと思ってた母は父にいくら言われてもあなたの写真いつも持ち歩いていたもの父さんかわいそうだった母さんは忘れなければならなかったのよそのことで父と母は喧嘩が
Oh
絶え
man,
なかっ
that's
たわ
awkward.
私はそんな二人を見て育ったのよ幼い頃からジョナサン・イングラムを恨みながら
知らなかった。すまない。
カレンさん、君の気持ちはよくわかる。だが、ジョナサンを恨むのは間違っている。こいつはつい3年前まで
Love this war
宇宙
music
を
here.
さまよってい
Yeah,
た。
definitely.
カレンさん、聞いてくれ。君も君の父さんも大変な事件に巻き込まれてるかもしれない。俺は君たちを助けたい。君たちの力になりたい。
カレンさん、どうか分かってくれ。
分かったわうるさくされると迷惑だから中に入って
ありがたい。
さてどうしましょう刑事さん
へえ、内装も素晴らしい。
I also want to add just a quick aside that this also goes along with the theme in Lethal Weapon 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Riggs's wife has passed before the beginning of the movie, and a lot of it is Riggs's struggle to get through life without his wife.
Oh, interesting.
So there was a connection there that I didn't realize before because, you know, the wife hadn't passed away until after that initial prologue. But you don't ever meet his wife in the movie. So it's just a little bit of an aside here, but it's very similar themes.
All right, let's start talking.
Looking at that snow
Ooh,
globe.
globe. Oh wow.
Not a snow globe. What's this?
Yeah, no kidding. It's a biosphere. It serves as a model of the CELESS. Stands for Closed Ecological Life Support System. You don't need to give it any food or oxygen. It's totally self-sufficient. Like this model, if the colony's balance were disturbed, it would become unable to support life. Interesting. I did not expect that. It's filled with bacteria soup. The temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. The bacteria oxidize the inorganic waste, producing carbon dioxide and inorganic compounds. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is cool. What's it resting on? Huh?
That's a little stand, I guess. How creative. Wow, you look at
neat.
everything. So, CD shelves, Dad's hobby. Listening to music's probably his favorite thing in the world besides work. Almost every genre you could imagine. CDs are an antique media. Yeah, but Dad doesn't like the quality you get with optical discs.
This is some collection.
Would you like to put something on? Really?
Oh wow, it's like a jukebox then.
Wow. The cover
says, Chase. Written and performed by Motoaki Furukawa. Kukuya Club. Maybe this is actual music. That's pretty neat. Maybe we'll play it. Mind if we put this one on? No,
Not at all. It's crazy. Is this like part of the soundtrack?
I don't know. I'm thinking this might be a plot element. Like maybe we have to play.
You find the right
hidden
note song
recording.
later. I'll bet you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stop. That's really cool. What all? Don't tell me it's all of these. There's no way.
Arabesque.
Tappy.
Huh. Arabesque.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't tell me every single one of these things. Memoir de la Neige? Neige? Again, Tappy.
Wow.
This is
They're all in order too.
There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Okay. Wait. Have to be very accurate here.
Yeah.
The cover says reunion.
They're actually all different? That's ridiculous.
Yep, these are all organized by artist.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Attention to detail, man.
This is ridiculous. Beyond Morning, Ika-chan.
That means, like, cute squid.
Huh.
The cover says, Love Theme. Written and performed by Motoaki Furukawa. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cover says,
Anna's
Theme Part 1.
La Nakamura.
We'll play it. No, not at all. Oh.
That's really cool.
Hidden jukebox section.
That is nuts. But here, back out. We got a little bit to ask about.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to just look
Oh,
at
the
the
upper
prominent
left.
one here.
Yeah, that one looks important.
Cover says, Home.
Oh.
Written by La
Yeah, La
Nakamura.
again.
Can we listen to this?
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is really creative.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is a very similar theme to what's found in Lethal Weapon, actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just interested.
Oh, doesn't have a title.
It's a blank CD case. Wow.
Interesting.
Well,
you know that's coming up later.
can we listen to this?
Oh.
おかしいな。音楽が鳴らない。
What?
That was a lucky guess.
This is the CD that's gonna be a plot element
It's
later.
data. That's what that means.
Yeah, it's gotta be something.
Interesting.
You just lose it out in the open. Interesting. So anyway, ask you a few questions. What do you want to know? So yeah, head about
Her parents? Let's ask
Yeah,
everything.
both
I mean,
of
we
them,
don't know any of this.
This can't be an easy thing to talk about, but it's necessary for our investigation. What can you tell us about your parents? Well, my father's a terrestrial who immigrated to Beyond shortly after it was completed.
Your mother told me they met at Tokugawa's festival for Japanese people.
Yes, that's correct. He said Mom was inconsolable after your accident.
Lorraine.
He devoted himself to her. They married 6 months later. Mom couldn't forget you. The stronger Dad's love got, the more his jealousy grew. That's when the relationship turned sour. Mom still kept all the pictures she had of you. One day, Dad found them and burned every last one.
Jesus.
He's one jealous dude, man. She had no pictures of you left after that. So what does your father do at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? All I know is he's involved with developing new pharmaceuticals. To your understanding, what kind of work is it? I don't know. He never talked much about it. He never discussed his work at home. Not with me, anyway. You notice anything unusual about your father before he disappeared? He had been acting kind of strange lately. Maybe things weren't going so well at work?
Your mother said he would have these breakdowns. Blech.
Yes, he did. Now that you mention it, he's normally a calm person. So he definitely was different than usual? Yes, he does have a tendency to worry at times, but nothing like that.
I have a sudden feeling that it's about K9.
Yeah. What are your father's hobbies? Music's one of them, I take it? Yeah, right, I guess that's about it, listening to CDs. That's his only hobby, per se. He doesn't have any friends.
Ugh.
So, would he spend his days off here? He was almost never home, since he and Mom didn't get along. Wow, where'd he go? Oh, workaholic.
Yeah, probably slept at work.
Whenever he was home, he would spend his time listening to music by himself. You saw Dad's collection, plenty there to keep him busy. That's depressing, though.
I wonder if I should have tried to take that CD. I'll try that when we're done.
You know someone called Michael Saito? He works at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Saito. Nope, never heard of him.
ロレインのことは
Yeah.
母の仮葬儀は終わりました。母は友人も少なかったし、私だけの寂しい葬儀でした。
遺体は
難しいみたい。せめてお骨だけでもって思うんですけど。
残念ながらビヨンドへの遺体の持ち込みは許可されないでしょ
父が知ったらどんなに悲しむか。
う。遺留品は
遺留品も無理らしいです。
そうですか。お気の毒に。
ロレインに君のこと頼むって言われた。
そうですか。
I'm a news anchor at BBC. We always watch your program at my house.
Are you off today?
I'm taking some time off because of my health.
Oh, well, we can ask about her health.
Yeah, illness.
Your mother was worried about an illness she said you have. Would you mind telling me about it?
I have aplastic anemia. The hematopoietic stem cells in my bone marrow, the ones that create new blood, have become damaged and I can't produce blood cells properly.
Yeah, it's like sickle cell anemia.
I could become anemic or get hemorrhages or be more susceptible to infection. That sucks. It's cause, yeah.
How did you get such a serious illness?
In my case, it was exposure to cosmic radiation here. I have secondary aplastic anemia.
Cosmic radiation.
Unlike home, the surface of Beyond gets hit by a good deal of radiation.
So they must offer some sort of form of compensation, right?
Unfortunately, they haven't set up anything official yet, no. Anti-space groups like the Repatriatists do offer support money, but I don't want to end up being used by people like them. Now, by the way, one important thing, where was it? Try, I thought there was something like, there should be a way that you could show the photo. That might have been it. Can you just show her the photo of, you and Lorraine?
Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah.
There we go.
彼、この写真。
この写真。
He does look just like her.
Yeah.
ロレインとの写真だ。
Love that song.
処分は君に任せる。
どうして？
ロレインはここにいる。このビヨンドに生きている。俺のところじゃない。処分は任せる。
わかったわ。
Okay, that'll probably help a little bit.
Absolutely. I want to ask some more questions here. Treatment
methods.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. How do you treat something like that? Someone at your father's work was saying that you need bone marrow transplant.
Yeah. Dad talked me into getting immunosuppressive drug therapy. I can see why he wanted me to try it, but it's not doing much. Apparently in moderate to severe cases like mine, hormone therapy has no effect either.
That bad, huh?
My only remaining option is a bone marrow transplant. Sucks.
It's probably what K9's about, if you ask me.
I'll bet, yeah. Well, you could also ask about bone marrow transplants.
Okay.
Do you have any theories about what happened to your father? He's not the type of person to disappear and not tell anyone. He must have become involved in something.
Did he mention anything in particular that before he went missing?
Actually, yeah. The word Play-Doh.
Yeah, it dries out.
Plato's Cavern?
And it also dries out if you don't put the cap on it.
Yeah. I don't know what he meant by it.
Tastes terrible.
Again with this... Oh.
Again with this Play-Doh, or Pluto, whatever it is.
Yeah, bone marrow... Yeah, bone marrow first.
A bone marrow transplant?
They replaced my damaged marrow with marrow from a healthy person. But in order to do the transplant, they need marrow from someone with the same HLA type as me. We still haven't found someone with my type. The transplant costs are enormous, too.
Oh, man. Plot device.
Transplant costs. The transplant costs, hospitalization fees, immunosuppressants. I don't know where I'm going to get all the money, even if we do find a donor.
You don't look like you're too strapped for cash or anything.
It's more expensive than you think. Until recently, my position on the waiting list was 5, which is for people who can't even pay for the transplant. But last month, I finally got some hope.
Hope? Transplant costs again?
Yeah, I guess. Looks like Dad got me moved up. I'm
There
so
you go.
grateful for everything he's done. Okay.
Alright.
Keep asking. Play-Doh.
You don't, so you don't know what he could have meant by Play-Doh or Pluto thing? Your mother mentioned it too.
Wish I knew. There's nowhere with a name like that here. Okay. Alright. At this point, back out. And save. Alright, so now we've gotten a little more plot development here, but for now, time to stop the installment.